Hello and welcome once again to your favorite YouTube channel, United Fan TV GH, and I am your host, Sean Budu. And today I'll be looking at the game against Huddersfield Town tomorrow. We have put the game against Spurs behind us. We have to move on. There is no need kind of a spilled milk. We have to hope that tomorrow we are able to put in a very great performance against Huddersfield Town at Old Trafford. And if you followed Jose Mourinho's press conference, he talked about Eric Bailly and Zlatan Ibrahimovic. He expects that they will be fit enough to probably train by the end of this month. So let's hope that Eric Bailly is fit enough. We have missed him so much. If you look at the way the other defenders, the central defenders have played, you would know that we have missed Eric Bailly. And Jose Mourinho has all but given up on the league. If you listen to him or if you read his press conference, he has all but given up on the league, and he's considered a title to Man City already, and he's looking to finish strongly in second position. So I think it's a fair assessment and it's a fair way to look at things. Finishing second should be our priority right now, even though we are in other competitions that we can try and win. So tomorrow is all about Huddersfield Town at Old Trafford, and I for one would want to see the same lineup against Tottenham. I've talked about the fact that we need to go back to 4-3-3, but then if teams like Huddersfield is very comfortable playing in the 4-2-3-1 against small teams, against 75% of the EPL teams, you'll be very comfortable playing the 4-2-3-1. So I wouldn't want Mourinho to overreact and chop off some players and all that. Sometimes people get victimized unfairly by some managers. So I'd want to see Anthony Martial playing again. I would want to see Matic playing again. Matic has been overused. He has been overworked this season. He's barely had a rest the whole of the season, and it's having a toll on him. You could tell in the game against Tottenham Hotspur that he's really, really tired and he might need a rest. But then maybe we can play him in this game, and hopefully he performs better than he did in the game against Spurs. And we are hopeful that Paul Pogba also puts in a very good performance. And then 6th February is the Munich air disaster, the 60th anniversary of the Munich air disaster, and I've learned that on Saturday there will be a minute silence, and the players will wear black armbands, of course. And about the Munich air disaster already. Very tragic events in the history of Manchester United, and of course in the history of football as a whole. And our prayers and our thoughts are with the family still. It still hurts even 60 years on, and our prayers and our thoughts are with the families who were unfortunate to lose their loved ones in that disaster that struck on the 6th of February 1958. And I believe that it's just one of the things that has shaped Manchester United, that has shaped our club in a very good way. Of course, any disaster is bad, but then we've become stronger. We've become really united. We've bonded really well after the Munich air disaster, and we've carried on as a club. And that is what I know Manchester United to be like. A club that moves on, that's built on losses, that builds on defeats, and that is exactly what we are going to do the post-Ferguson era. So once again, I'll urge all the fans to be patient with Jose Mourinho. Have the belief that he is turning this club around for good. We are not far away. City have had an extraordinary season. That's how can we feel that we are lagging behind, but then we are not far away from being at the top of the lot again. So I would urge you to be patient with Jose Mourinho, and catch you another time on your favorite YouTube channel, United Fan TV GH. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, and you can leave your comments in the section below. Thank you, and see you again. Bye.